With 4 rounds of my season completed already on my BMW Park Lane HP4 and a bit of a gap before my next race, I reckon now's a good time to reflect on my HP4 project. The idea was always to see what the electronic suspension would be like to race and live with. Well, results speak for themselves, and I've generally been between 1 or 2 seconds a lap faster at every track I've been to compared to my 2012 S1000RR, which had normal Olin suspension on it. I've had a couple of pole positions, fastest laps, 4 race wins and a Snetterton 200 lap record. Once it's set up, you don't really need to do too much to the suspension aside from tweaks from track to track, which is actually easier to do than it looks via a laptop. Generally, the HP4 feels softer than a conventional race bike, and it only stiffens up when it needs to under hard braking and acceleration. Of course, I run Dunlop N-Tech slicks, which are really coming into their own now the weather is warming up. They grip amazingly, very durable, but they don't like the cold weather. In the cold they do actually tear up quite badly, but now we're past the cold snap, they're fine. Special mention also has to go to the SBS brake pads that I run, the dual Sinter pads. They're hugely powerful, but the best thing about them is their durability. They've lasted 4 race meetings, a track day, 3 days at Almeria, and they're still going strong. It's amazing. I've been racing in 2 great championships, the Hot Track Power Bike Tour, which I'm leading, and the Thundersport GB series, where I picked up my first ever race win at the Snetterton 200 round and beat the lap record after a fantastic dice with Seb Bulpin, Michael Pearson, Alex Heaton and Barry Teasdale. Both clubs are extremely well run, and what I like the most about them is their long races, which means you've got time to settle into the race, you can warm your tyres up, and most importantly make use of all that hard work you've done in the gym and eating lettuce for half a year. Looking forward, hopefully it's more of the same, and I'm really enjoying my racing this year. All the hard work over the winter, training, dieting, and all the help and support of BMW Park Lane and my friends Rookie, Bob Stockley and Dave Lockhart is really paying off. My forks could still do with a little bit more support. I bottom them out a lot, but that's pretty minor in the scheme of things. And I'm looking forward to understanding more about the suspension data and what to look for on the graphs to back up what I'm feeling on the bike so I can adjust it. I've also had my first crash, a Snetterton 200, hanging on to the brake for too long, going into the right part of the S's, but I was dicing for the lead, and these things happen, no damage to the bike or me.
Hard days racing.